Hi, it's Keri Murphy, founder of Inspired Living and Inspired Living TV, and I'm actually on set right now at one of my It Factor trainings in beautiful Southern California, and it just made me think how much I love spring. I love the flowers that are blooming, I love that the days are getting longer, and it's also a time for me that I often look at my business and look at how it's going and looking at reorganizing it, like spring cleaning at its best. But it's also a time for me sometimes that with all the growth that's happening in Inspired Living, like it can feel like a lot. When you're growing in your life in any capacity, there can be growing pains that go along with that growth. And actually just earlier this week, I was on a team call, totally breaking down in tears, feeling like I was carrying a piano and just overwhelmed with it sometimes. And the next day, I was literally on fire with my peers at an event, feeling like on top of the world, like this is what I'm supposed to do. Amazing what can happen in a day. But I think for so many of us, when we're on path and we're out there pursuing our dream or the life that we really want for ourselves, it can feel heavy. It can feel hard. And whenever we are growing in our life, whenever we're getting to that next level, there are things that come up that stretch us, and it is painful. And it's really easy to quit. And so, for me, the first thing that I do when I feel that way, and what I am doing this week, is taking a complete time out to rest and really focus on what it is that I want to create. Everyone needs flex time. At least for me, I need that downtime to regroup and really look at what's important and what am I focusing on. So if you haven't done that in a while, whether you can take an hour or a day, I can't recommend enough that you take time out to just take a big breather and get refocused on your why. Why are you doing what you're doing? And why is it important to you that you're doing that? The second thing I would make sure that you do is ask for help. I think so often we're trying to carry the piano, right? We're trying to do it alone when all we had to do was ask the movers to help us, right? Whether you have a team or not, there are people out there that can help you right now. And so if you're feeling the stretch of growth, whether it's personal or within your business or your career, and you just don't know what to do next, ask for help. There are so many people out there that want to help you, and it is one of the reasons why I created Inspired Living in the first place, because people need help. And the third thing, and what actually totally lifted my spirits from complete overwhelm and breakdown to on fire and excited, was taking time out to go connect with other like-minded people. Because when I'm growing with other people and I'm around other people that get it, that get the passion, that get the drive, that get the obstacles. I mean, let's face it, if you're an entrepreneur or you are committed to creating something in your life that is out of the norm, do you know that it's only 3 to 5% of the world are actually doing and creating their own businesses? Like, it's a small percentage, so sometimes it does feel like you're pushing that boulder up the hill or carrying the piano. But when you get around other like-minded people, it's invigorating and rejuvenating and has made a big difference in my life. And lastly is be kind to yourself and don't compare yourself. I catch myself often thinking about all the things that I haven't done yet, all the things that I still want to do, where we want to take the Inspired Living brand, instead of looking at what we've accomplished just this last year, doubling in growth, reaching a bigger community, even getting better Inspired Living, videos out there. It's like, do you take time to even celebrate where you are right now, appreciating where you are right now, and not comparing yourself to someone else's end game or something that they've been working on? I heard a quote this last week that just really resonated with me, and that was, there is no competition when it comes to living out your life purpose. There's no competition. You are exactly where you're supposed to be right now. And even if what you want is much bigger than that, what you're doing right now is on path to creating that. So don't worry about all the things that you still want to do. Still look at that, still have that out there, but be thankful and present for what you have right now and celebrate those things. Be kind to yourself. So I want to know, are you going through something right now that is causing you to stretch? And are you going through a breakdown right now? Are you feeling those growing pains? And if so, what are you doing? And if you've had a breakthrough, we want to hear from you. What did you do to help you get to the other side? There's nothing more that I love than watching you excel in your life and to keep on track with what you're doing. And I want to hear from you. I love reading your comments and posting and really building the community to support you. So post your comments below. I would love to hear from you. How are you growing in your life? And how do you use your breakdowns to break through? And thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. When you are inspired, you are inspiring everyone around you. So don't give up. Don't let that breakdown stop you. Keep pushing through, knowing that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. And as always, keep dreaming it, living it, and being it. And I will talk to you very soon. Have a great week.